We're going to talk about working on a project team and what the roles and responsibilities of the different positions are. So first of all, we have the project sponsor. This is the person that champions the project within the corporation or wherever they're working. Uh, they're going to communicate with executives, and they'll allocate resources for the project team to work with. So, if the project team needs extra people or needs equipment, they'll be in charge of getting the funding for that or getting the okay to hire extra members. They approve and reject outcomes, and they're also accountable for the overall project's performance. So, if the project is a success, then they look great. If the project doesn't do well, then they're going to be held accountable for that outcome. So the project manager is basically the one that oversees the project itself. They identify resources that the project needs. They recruit the actual people. This is the one that's going to set up the schedule of what needs to be done. They'll make sure that the overall project is on track. They'll basically they're the they answer to the project sponsor, but they're going to be the one that's in charge of keeping the overall project on. Make sure they're meeting the checkpoints that they need to. Make sure they're staying on budget. Telling what groups, what of the project groups need to be doing what, and making sure that everyone's contributing. And if there's any conflict, the project manager will deal with that. So they sort of oversee the entire project and kind of set the framework for what needs to be done when, and make sure everything's running smoothly. On some larger projects, you get a team leader. This person, whereas the project manager is kind of the boss of the team, a team leader is not a boss. So if you have a big project that's complicated, they may break it into sections, and each section has a team leader. But the team leader can't boss the people in its section around. So whoever the team leader is, they have to kind of lead by example. They basically they'll kind of identify stuff that the team needs to do, and try to make sure that that the project is they're part of the project staying on track, and they identify any issues, listen to the feedback from the team member, and see what needs to be taken care of. And ideally, since they're kind of leading by example, they should probably grab a job or two from their section that no one wants to do because it's not a fun job. So they should be the one that goes and takes ownership of those jobs that other people don't want to do. Again, the team leader, they kind of act as a liaison between the team and the project manager, but they're not an actual boss of the team members, and it'll cause friction in the team if they act like they are. Finally, we got the team members. So these are the actual workers that complete the project and do all the actual work. So the project manager, talks with the team lead, or project manager has a schedule, talk with team leads, and then the team members go through and do the actual work. Whatever they're assigned, they need to make sure they're completing their tasks on time. And the project manager is their boss, so they have to take orders from the project manager, and they'll look to their team lead for guidance as to what needs to be done within the project for the time. But the team members are the ones that get the actual work done. So that kind of wraps up the different roles of a project team. Again, sponsor is sort of the executive that's championing the project. Project manager is kind of the boss that sets the schedule and timelines and budget, and make sure work's getting done on time. Team lead is leader by example within one of the one of the groups, and team members are the group members that get all the work done.